Well, looks like I'm live. Is my audio going out? Oh, it is. I have audio confirmation. Wait a minute. Well, I have audio confirmation because I was redirected to my stream from Doug's. That's why it's all glitchy. Let me turn that off. Um, is my Yeti Gigabyte where it's not? It's Getty Gigabyte, and it seems to be working just fine. Unlike my voice. Let me get out of this. I don't need that opened anymore. Now, I made some adjustments yesterday to Davinci and OBS, and I hope that I watched my premiere, and that's what made me make some changes. 51 degrees outside, cloudy with a high of 52. It's going to remain cloudy for the rest of the day. Tomorrow we're at 48, sunny, partly sunny, 52 on Thanksgiving, 42, 42, 38 on Sunday, 60% chance of rain, which at 38 degrees could be mixed with snow flurries. And now they've taken away the dreaded S word out of next week's forecast. So let's go here. Let's go, I think it's here. Yeah. Let's go solid color, and that'll take care of that. And then we get rid of the icons because I don't need them again. Keep forgetting to do that. All right. Hello, everybody. We have Darren Gilholm. Alice is here. Jeff is here. Wintermute's here early again. Greg Guy says 57 degrees, having his first cup of coffee, and raining until Wednesday. That is, I guess, better than snow until Wednesday, because if you got snow between now and Wednesday, you could get a little bit of snow. So right now I have the green screen behind me, but I don't have I have a green screen button checked. I wanted to see how bad if I move. I'm like Doug now. Oh, I see some stuttering going on. And of course I'm kidding. But now I need to go over here and enable the green screen. And that way when I move, there's no green anywhere and you see the whole thing. All right, let's move on. I was going to do a premiere today, but then not getting home until late this morning, I decided I'd just schedule a live stream and continue on. Go ahead, skip my name, right over my name. Is I didn't real well. Okay. To be honest, I didn't say your name. I commented about the Gigabyte Yeti Gigabyte. It's Getty Gigabyte, and it's working fine. And that comment was brought to you by Mr. Lightfoot, Brian Lightfoot, who's slowly turning into a grumpy great guy. I can't. Is he gonna? I can't use the word I want to use. Remind me tonight on the after stream what I have a new name for Brian. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. All's forgiven. Well, thank you for. I'm not. I don't have chat popped out. It's over there on that monitor that I can glance at every now and then. What do I want to do today? Honestly, I have no idea. I was thinking about this while I was driving home when I decided, well, I was not going to um, do a premiere primarily because I'm not set up. I want to think that Davinci Project Part 2 was when I was explaining to you guys how I set my shows up. So Monday 2023. What is this one? Let's go look at that. You'll notice since I did 1, 2, 3 untitled projects and renamed them, all this moved down. So to get rid of that, I will. Well, I already have a daily Davinci Debacle folder. I wonder if you can have subfolders in here. Let's open that. It looks like you might be able to have subfolders. You can have subfolders. I'm guessing this would put a subfolder in here. So let's see if we can do that. And we're going to call this subfolder. Right, there's a professional tip for you, ladies and gentlemen. Name your subfolder in your folders. Can never go wrong. Create it, and sure enough, you can. Okay, what makes me think this is going to be fun? Now, to go back, you have to click right here on projects. And then we're going to throw this one in. Wait a minute now. I had 4. No, I guess I had 5. So we're going to throw that one in there. not my intent, that one in there, but hey, it gives me something to do today, doesn't it? I actually am going to do some editing when this is over. Not going to play the game. I got the best comment on gameplay yet today from someone is probably not a subscriber, which is fine, and I will share that tonight. It was by far the best comment. And we're going to go back into this folder, and then you'll see it didn't put them in the subfolder, so now we'll subfolder them. You can see where this is going to go, right? Now, I just wonder if at some point in time I can open this and bring them back over into here. This is just like Windows C, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we are going to deal with this one. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Probably not. No, we're not. Now here to the library. That opened up over here on another monitor. We're going to go with this one and double click it. There we go. I think this is the one I want. Yep, this is the one I want. Actually, it's not the one I want, but it is the one I want. Because what I did yesterday is I recorded the one Premiere, and then I was going to show you how I set up the entire start to finish thing by taking, let's just get out of that. Let's just start this mess over. It is called Daily Davinci Debacle for a reason. Go look at great guy saying hello to Jeff and Brian. Yeah, speaking of skipping over, I noticed Doug did not read the comment. He literally thought I said, I beg your pardon. I said, I pardon your beg, but he just skipped right over that. So let's go into here again, and then let's go into here again, and then let's go into here again. I think this is the one I want. Yep, this is the one I want. So no, it's not. Doggone it. Now I got to really do some thinking. I'll deal with this one. This is fine. That way we don't sit here and kill a lot of time. So how I set this up is I have the original video that I shot yesterday, and I was explaining how I put the titles, and I'm sure I've done this before. I was putting how I put the titles and the music and the ending over here somewhere. Should be able to hit the end screen right there. So how do I do that? Well, shoot. I know I can hit the home key and it goes back. I inadvertently was messing around, accidentally, however you want to put it, and I came up with, I like kind of sort of how this looks, but then again I don't. That's how it's how it originally is set up, and then this one's set up the same way. Well, like when I combine them over the two, then I can move whatever one I want simply by going to the transform button right here, turning it on, and then grabbing the text I want to move around. Initially, when it came up, it was like that, and I liked it, but I don't like it. So I thought, what if I went like that? How does that look? That looks okay. It looks acceptable until you play it, and then when you play it, because of the different way that works, then there are issues. So I didn't do that when I did it, but this is very simply done. I start with, you know what, let me open up OBS. I gotta open, never mind. Just lost my train of thought. Bar for the course. Go into projects, bring us back to here, and I don't have one because now you'll notice since I have an open project, there is no untitled. I would have to go back into my project I had open and close it, and then I would get an untitled project. But I thought maybe, um, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I had, I don't think this is it. I think we've been here. Nope, this is close enough. This will kind of sort of work. No, that I did have that. Doggone it. It's the same thing. I converted it back. I reverted it, not converted it. Reverted it back to the way it was. Only difference is I put the Daily Davinci logo under the opening. I couldn't find a color. The original color clashed, so I went with this off purple. And then I added an effect, slid that in, and then added another effect, twisted that around, and then when we had the main show. And did the music play the entire time? If it did, oh, in this version it does play the entire time, because I was experimenting with that. I usually cut the music off about right in here as soon as I start speaking, which is, in fact, I know that's how I did it, because I faded this out and it worked pretty good. And then if we go to the end, then you'll see where, oh shoot, doggone it. Now hopefully the inspector's showing today right here. It wasn't showing yesterday, and I had to do some figuring out of what was going on. So we get over here and we grab the playhead and I fade the music here. Maybe I didn't. I don't see the music. And then fade it out, fade it in to here, and then at the end it will again fade out. Easy squeezy, pretty easily done actually. But I want to work with, and I think I erred. I know some of you are in shock that I might have erred. Let's go to this one. No, I know what I did wrong. I'm looking for the original one of these where I did not have it already. Oh, cool. It puts a check mark in there. I'm going to close this and see what it does. Didn't do anything. So let's go to projects. Yep, there it is. It gets me back to an untitled project. Okay, anybody got any suggestions on what they would like to see me try to attempt to do? I'm still fighting a slight headache, thus I'm drinking some coffee, trying to get maybe the caffeine to get rid of the headache. Oh, I know what I can do. I've demonstrated this before, but it'll kill time. I'll open up this folder. I'm going to here. This is the 12 hours countdown, which, as everyone knows, I'm about. Oh, that was last night's show. So now I've got to start this over again. I'm going to open this in Fusion. Take a nap. Yes, Greg, you are 100% correct on that. I am going to I do plan on taking a nap. So I'm going to rename this one, and this is Brian. And because I have said him earlier, I'm going to go with his full name so that he knows that I didn't mean to upset him. Everybody else is a first name except for Brian. Now Brian gets moved over to You've Been Used category, and I have to start all over again. Well, I have everyone's name. I did think ahead a little bit about this instead of deleting them and re-getting them. Let's just say I wanted to start over with Tony. I'd bring Tony down here, plug Tony into the planar tracker, and there it is. It's done. I'm not quite ready to do that yet, even though that was the original plan. I will think of something to throw in there. Just for demonstrative purposes, I will see if I have, let's just go with this one right here. We highlight it, drag it down, get it on the into the workflow here. Bring this down, and you don't have to go around it. You can go over and through this stuff. It's just me. I'm going to plug Doug into here, and there it is. Now I already have a Doug. What's this one on Doug? Oh, it's that one of Doug. So that's how I do it. You can see I have two different versions of Doug, and that's not what it's going to be tonight. It's not going to be the one on the, let's make that single viewer. It's not going to be that one. It's going to be something else. I just was using that one as a demonstrative purposes, which not a good one, but for tonight, for now, that'll work. And then the other one I do is I have this one, which is mistitled. You can change the title. I just keep it there. And then since I was in Fusion, it opens in Fusion. That's not what I want. I don't really need to do anything in this at all. It says Friday the 15th, but when I render this out, it will render just fine. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Takes it a minute to get over there. I just simply change the date to whatever the day is, which is November 21st, 2023. Add it to the render queue, render it out, and I'm good to go. It will render out, even though it probably won't show that it's Tuesday, but it will render out Tuesday. It'll change it to November 21st, and it'll put the current time. Oh, it did change it when it rendered. I did not notice that till just now. Kind of have some dead air time now. In my microphone, yeah, it's working. Okay. Doug did not get my comment about the math. He was trying to figure out the comment about the 80s. I know he wasn't a teenager in the 80s. He said in 1980, my daughter was born in 1980, and he was trying to do the math, which was kind of funny. So we're just waiting for this to render out. It shows it's got about a minute and a half left to go. Let it get there. But as you can see, it even though in the edit page it shows the wrong information, I gave up trying to figure out why it's doing that. I gave up trying to repair it. As long as I can come in here and press that render button and it renders out, then I'm fine. Sorry about my hair. My hairdresser's taking a break this morning. She's all happy. Got the shield working pretty good. So there you go. That's quick. It's done. And I'm done. Completely done. I don't have to worry about anything. And then basically that's it. The Halloween opening is now Thanksgiving, I believe, if I remember right. Maybe not. Oh yeah, it is. It is. So we're gonna go back to the edit page. We're gonna go back to home. Or is it? Oh no, this is an experiment I was doing. I was actually trying. I'll kind of work on this a little bit. I was actually trying to have Doug fade in or out, and I can't make up my mind which way I want to go on there. And then I was thinking about bringing in Darren at some point in time and doing the same thing. I wanted to do this with all the homies, but I can't get it to work right, and it's just a matter of the timing. Okay, so it looks like Doug goes away about right almost like instantly. I'm doing this the hard way. Yeah, it goes away instantly. So I'm going to go back one frame. Yes, me, Darren. Yeah, it's Darren. So now, so Doug, Darren. I might set it up this way and then now Darren's going to sit there until I go remember how I got rid of Doug, and that's the wrong choice of words. Now, if I hit this, now Mimi should have showed up because Mimi is over Darren. So if we turn Darren off, Mimi is... Okay, once again, I don't know how me clicking on that does that, but I think it's Control X and then Control Z. Yeah, that brings her back. So I want Mimi to be shown right now, and I'm going to have to bring her up. And this is the problem I ran into, that Mimi should be being seen right now, and she's not. At 100%, 1.00, as you can see up here, she's not being seen at all. Is that because she's not in the picture? Well, moving the X and Y, no. And is that because of here? No. And I don't honestly remember. Well, yeah, I do honestly remember. What I did was I said, you know what? Rather than try to figure out why this one is not working with Mimi, I'll just go get Mimi's picture right here bring it down to the size. Now it should work, and there it is. I don't know why this one wasn't, and to be honest, I'm not going to lose a lot of sleep or time trying to figure it out, because I can accomplish the same thing here. I can go down here, I can offset this. Now Mimi takes precedent, which she should. She's over Darren. She's the top node. So I can move this right to there. And then when I play this, it's going to go Doug, Darren. Well, believe it or not, it does go Doug, Darren. It's just that Doug is, oh, wait, it didn't. It goes Doug, Darren, Mimi. Kind of working on that. That's one thing I'm working on. I just can't get it. And Brian will probably get with me and help me figure out how to do that. And then I'll just get rid of this one because that one wasn't working. I don't know why. What happens if I bring this one over? Oh, that one does work. So that's BH Ringer. Wow. So if we put BH Ringer, let's say right. Oh, you know what? I think I know. Before I do that, let me see if I can bring Mimi back. I can. What if this is what... Oh, here's another thing. You guys will notice a lot of times I move this out of the way to go to the different tabs and whatnot. You don't have to. I'm going to right click and open this in Fusion page, and I am only working with that tab. So you'll notice it's all the Zoom homies. We go back to the edit, and then if I come over here, put the tab over that, open in the Fusion page, it's still all the Zoom homies. Okay, now it's masked out, and I'm not 100% sure as to why it's not showing it's being masked. Oh, because I did that in the color tab. That's why. Now, I don't know if there is a way to right click and open in the color tab or not. Doesn't appear to be. So that's why you do that. If I bring this over here and open this in the color tab right now, that's just going to be the best convoluted mess I could come up with and some of my best work. Now, if I detach the alpha out, BH should have went away, but like everything else I thought would work, it doesn't. So that's how that's done, and I've shown that a million times. But that makes sense now as to why Mimi wasn't showing. If I go in here to the color tab and right click alpha out, I just wonder if she's there. I'm just not seeing her. No, I don't know. I really don't know. And since I figured out a solution to the problem, I'll go ahead and this time seriously get rid of Mimi. It's not needed. And then I'll work with this. Okay. It is 12:58. So I've been going about 17 minutes, or not quite 17 minutes, 13 minutes now. Anybody got anything they would like to see? Halloween openings, is it this one? No, this is the same way, I think. Yeah, this was the original one, and then I resaved it to work on it. And again, this is the one I couldn't get to work. This is the one where I have everybody in here, and the idea was there. I just could not get it to work. So I thought, well, I'll just save it so I don't. Working on your car. Well, me working on my car is real simple. I don't work on my car. I would like to know where the original one of that was at, though. I have it saved somewhere. The ending. So we can change this to make sure I didn't just screw this up. I don't think I did. No, I rendered that out. Or no, did I? Probably just made a huge mistake. So now I will have to open up my that's Brian. Go to here. Okay, I did not screw that one up. So that's good. Go into properties. You guys be able to see properties on the screen. Okay, and it does doesn't look like that. Oh, it does try to show it. Nope, it doesn't. There we go. So that file is at completed projects. That's why I can show it. Not a big deal. Okay, this has been one of the worst daily Davincis. Can't wait to see Greg's comment on that. Daily Davinci. So Doug was mentioning he redid his XSplit. Got me to thinking. I've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. I have 35 scenes in OBS. And within each scene, I could go through here and see how many sources I have. For example, the one that's playing right now that will show today is Monday. It shows today is Monday because I haven't changed it yet. So to change it, I just go into properties and browse. Go look for today's date, which is the 21st. Change it to open. Hit OK, and now when that plays, it'll say today's Tuesday, and it'll have the proper date in there. So this particular scene has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sources. Now, you're asking yourself, why do I need 13 sources? I probably don't, but if I turn that off and turn this one on, and Doug's head's going to appear down there over the subscribe button. If I turn this one on, Doug appears on the other side. And if I turn this one on, then it's going to put a script up there. And if I turn this one on, well, something's supposed to be there. Oh, it's down there in very small print. Oh, you know why? I think that's animated. Oh, I know what it is. I was trying to be cute and create a infinity looking type thing. And this is all done in OBS, by the way. None of this is Davinci. All this, with the exception of Doug's head. And then if we go to, keep going down there, down this thing.
Hello, I want to point out things.
And we have this one. Put that one there. And then the media source, I don't know what this is. Oh, that's what I wanted to do today. Well, I love it when my two gray cells get together. So let's get back over into Davinci. I remembered what I wanted to do. Man, it only took 18 minutes to get there. So I'm going to try hitting this close button and see what that does. Oh, that doesn't do what I thought it would do. Let's go this way. Close the project. Go back to here. Go to projects. I remembered what it was. I want to... Oh boy. No idea where this is at. I'm pretty sure I haven't moved it yet. There we go, right here. I want to open this one. Gonna make some changes to this. I'm going to scroll through it first real quick. Okay, so this one's real simple. All right, before I do that, I'm going to change the name by saving the project as 600 videos. Exclamation. I don't know. Save. I get to do some real actual work now. And it did change it. You can see up here at the top, it changed it from the other one to this one. So in theory, I can make any changes I want to this and it will be good. Well, the confetti's okay. If I turn off this and the music, the confetti's fine. I'm okay with that. Apparently I did that in Fusion, I think, maybe. Yep, I did this in Fusion. I'm getting better at remembering how I'm doing things. And we just took a text node here and we ran it into a merge and into an out with another picture. So keep in mind layers. We're going to change this one right here. We're going to change this to 600 streams. 600 live. Well, it's not 600 live streams. There are some. No shorts were included in that. It was all uploads. Well, I guess that would be a short did. So all encompassing live streams, uploads, premieres, all that good fun stuff. And then we're gonna go 2023. Now, do we want to do that, or do we want to go January 1st, December 31st, 2023? Let's see how that looks. Come back over here and play it. 600 streams. That looks all right. I need to animate it though. Did I not have that animated? No, I do want to animate it. So I'll open them back up in Fusion. And then we want to go into, is there anything on this one? No, that's that. And that is that. This was a resize. Same thing as a transform node, just a resize. The picture itself was too small, so I had to resize it to fit, and that worked good. Now I know I can actually kill this and do it with a multi-merge. At the time, there was no multi-merge, so that's why I had to do it this way. But I want to animate my text. So first thing I want to do is I don't need to be confused by having two screens on the board. I want to have just one screen. I want it to be relatively centered over here. That's close enough. That doesn't show, so that's good. Now this text that I turned off is, since this was originally subscribers, was the number when I hit 300 subscribers. Just different animations of the 300 subscribers. And that's fine. I'm leaving it so that if I get to 400, which is my year goal, then I can, of course, reuse either the original one or this one and be good to go. So if I grab this, is this going to, it is. So I want this to, how do I want to animate this? Up and down, left to right, right to left, corner to corner. Let's just go with, we wanted to, now, this is something I have been experimenting with. I want it to end right here. And I want the size to be right there. And we'll go with that right there. So I've been experimenting with going to the end and setting the keyframes then. So we're going to put a keyframe there and a keyframe there. And we're going to go back to the beginning. And we're going to grab this one, and we're going to throw it over there. Doesn't matter, it's gone. Then we're going to take the size down to there, and we're done. Now when we play this, watch what happens. Oh, mistake. My bad. Forgot to turn these off. And it looked like it didn't do what it was supposed to do anyway. So now when we play this, it should scroll in from the left to the right. And it apparently is not going to work. Oh, there it goes. It's just a little slow. And then it does go away because I forgot to take it all the way to the end. So I would go to fix that. I simply go in here, open it in Fusion, and go to the text. Go to layout. Nope. All right. I know it's keyframed because I just did it and it works. So why am I not seeing that? I should see the daggone keyframes over here. Transform. Oh, interesting. I keyframed it. It is keyframed. I'm not seeing the keyframes. Guess I should pay better attention to what I'm doing. It should be right there in layout, but it's not. None of the diamonds over here are highlighted. It's not in here. Oh, that's cool. Didn't I just keyframe this? I did just keyframe this. All right. Well, let's try this. Let's go to 180. And since it's keyframed, if I move this straight down, what happens if we play it now? I'm guessing it should go to about right. Oh, it's just going to go down to 180, or it's going to go down to that position and then slide to the right. Nope. A little bit of limit on my hands. I got 4 minutes to possibly solve it. Usually it's not in here. I know it's not going to be in text. This just deals with your color and your I'm not seeing the daggone keyframes. I am in Fusion. I know I'm in Fusion because the Fusion tab is lit and I have all this stuff right here. I know I'm in Fusion. Why am I not seeing the doggone keyframes? Okay, so this went to the media out, shows me that. Let's go to text. Now let's go to the merge. Oh, there, it's in the merge. Okay, that's good. I figured it out. It's in the merge. So now I'm just going to reset all this by, I think, double clicking this, and it'll put everything back to the way it was, and it did. All the diamonds are gone. That's the easiest way to do it. You can do it a different way. You can literally go in here and at 160 set a keyframe. Then you can grab this and move it up there. And then go to 250. I did that backwards. And then put a keyframe right there. Then go to 320, 340. Put another keyframe right there. And then when you play this, it didn't work. What the heck? Seriously? I'm just having a great day with this today. Oh, that's because Davinci's out of memory. I know what this is. So 600 videos, watch this. This will fix it. If it doesn't, I'll be shocked. And I'm going to wrap it up anyway. It's 1:12. My brunch is about to be brought in. We both got up about the same time today, which was 11:30, 11:45-ish. Coffee was made first and foremost. While coffee's brewing, I take my meds, and then I come in here and get caught up with emails, comments, this, that, and the other. I'm going to go ahead and move this into here. Yeah, eventually I'll get all this done. Then I'm going to open it. And then I'm going to open it again. Now, if I'm correct, then, and I'm not. Forget what I just said. Maybe that's not the problem. I know it keyframe because I watched it keyframe. All right, let's end on a good note. I don't want to end on a bad note. I know some of you are screaming in there, just end it. Who cares if it's a good note or a bad note? Just get it over with. God. So I'm going to double click the size. And, oh. Rookie error. Here comes another professional tip. That was a rookie error. So I keyframed, I moved this around and I keyframed the size, not the movement of from left to right and right to left. Such a Doug sometimes. So let's bring this gigantic here. We're going to bring it up. This is where we want this to stop. So at the end, we're going to have this stop right there. We're going to go all the way to the end. That frame 443. This is 445. I don't know what how many frames per second this is. So that's where I want this to stop. I want that to stop right there. So I'm going to hit X and Y keyframe right there. It's going to stop right there. I want the size to be a tad bit bigger. So I'm going to bring it up just a little bit, which is going to throw the X and Y off, but that's fine. I want that to be right there. I'm going to keyframe that. I'm going to go back to the beginning. And I know I'm at the beginning because it says I'm at 00 frames. I can see my keyframe set right there. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the X and I'm going to grab the Y. And that is that. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the size like that for now, just to get this done and over with. When I hit play, it's going to come from the upper left corner and take its sweet time. Eventually it may show up or it may not show up. There it comes. It's just slow. I got to figure out how to speed that up. And it is animated. Got a good start on if I hit 600 streams, which there's no doubt in my mind I will hit 600 streams. I have no doubt whatsoever. I'm at 547 last night, I think. I believe it was. I'm not real sure on that. Let's see, where am I at on stream? So we go into YouTube, go into my channel, go over, and I do have some comments, and I know it's from the same guy. Go to live, go to last night's show. I'm at 547. This will be 548. Tonight will be 549, which means I've got to do at least one more stream and get it to 550. That leaves me 50 shows to do before the end of the year, and I'll easily get that done. My goal is to have 31 shows to go when I hit December 1st, and then it's real simple. I back it down. I just do a stream a night. I hit 600 at the end of the year, and I have achieved that goal. As you see, I'm up to 328 subscribers. I'm still contemplating doing a PSA of sorts. Let me see what that does. I'm watching my monitoring screen right now. There we go. Now there we go. That effectively does what I wanted to do. I'm still contemplating doing a PSA about subscribers, to be as close to 400 as I am. And I realize, I'm still 72 away, but for me, that's pretty good. I can't make up my mind if I want to do it seriously or humorously or both. I would really be tickled pink. No, I'm not re-dyeing my hair pink. Don't anyone go down that road again. To get it to 400 subscribers by the end of this year. And I agree with Jeff Ryman out of Las Vegas. I think I could hit 500 a year from now if I achieve this little short goal that I've got set. So I want to thank everyone that joined me today. I know Darren was first. He was way early. Alice was second. Jeff was third overall in chat. First from Las Vegas. Great guy, Wintermute, Brian Lightfoot. Thank you guys. Hopefully everyone stuck around. I at one time had 11 watchers. It's down to 5, and that's fine. I get it. This is not everyone's cup of tea. Come to think of it, it's not even really my cup of tea. Thank you. I'll see you tonight. There will be gameplay some point in time today. Not very long. Very not long. Good Lord. Me and English. Bye, guys. Thank you.